All right, let's do this, baby. Final Fantasy 15 episode Gladiolus, episode Gladio. I've done prompt already. I've done Ignis. Only got 2 left. We're gonna knock out Gladio today, and then most likely come Sunday I will try to knock out Arden. Gladio is roughly an hour, so we'll see if it's like close to an hour and a half, like it was with Ignis. And it's gonna add some more story details. Oh, Johnny, you're fine, dude. You're fine. I was just confused because I didn't like hear anything about that coming to Game Pass at all. And typically when something's rumor or speculation, I don't believe that shit until it's officially been confirmed. But you're fine, Johnny. You're fine. Was never mad at you in the first place. Have you played Dragon's Dogma 2 yet? All right, this don't take a while to load in. Let's see. Gotcha. While we're waiting for this to load, trying to see if maybe in an interview, maybe Yoshi P decided to be like, yeah, we're getting a PC version ready soon. Release date coming soon at least, or something like that. I don't know. But all I see is a trailer. Oh, there we go.
I'm stuffed. My compliments to the chef.
My pleasure.
Hold on, Johnny. I got you in a second.
Did you enjoy your time with the Marshal?
Mm-hmm.
So, what's that thing on your face?
This?
Yeah, X marks the spot.
That's just a scratch. The other guy got off a lot worse.
Worse than looking like some kind of thug?
Speaking of which, who was this other guy?
They call him the Blade Master.
The Blade Master. Is he talking about himself, maybe? But the Rise and Ruin is Beast. Team Ninja is onto something. The game has your name on it, bro. All right, so I don't know, man. All right, I don't know. When it comes to Rise and Ronin, I checked out different outlets as like hands-on preview stuff, and I checked out a ton of reviews about that game, and just actually looked at gameplay myself and like a few let's plays and playthroughs and whatnot. Not a ton to spoil myself really, but like I don't know, man. To me, it's just a wait for a sale game. I get it. I love Team Ninja. I do. I really love Neo 1 and 2. But a lot of the criticism, opinions, and things like that I've been reading about have been very mixed. So, and I don't have the extra money right now to get it right away anyway. But to me, it's a wait for a sale game because Dragon's Dogma 2 is the bigger game in my opinion. Despite its issues. And that's getting a mixed bag of stuff, but I didn't really have any issues with it playing it last night. Rise of the Ronin, from what I'm hearing that's so mixed about it, opinions-wise, is like people are talking about the graphics and visuals for one thing, like how they're not as good as Neo 1 and 2. Graphics to me are never like the most important thing anyway. But the combat has been simplified is what they've been talking about compared to Neo 1 and 2. Very simplified combat overall. Still Souls-like in some ways though. and still punishing in some other ways. So honestly, to me, I'm gonna wait. To me, it's not a priority right now, and I always kind of felt like Dragon's Dogma 2 was the more bigger game anyway overall. Nothing against Team Ninja. It's just Capcom's a bit bigger of a company and more well known than Team Ninja, I think, and like, you know, I think more people are looking forward to Dragon's Dogma 2 more than Rise of the Ronin. So, did want Dragon's Dogma 2? No question. Understandable. Not a $70 game in my book. Yeah. Like the graphics of Rise of Ronin are not what's bugging me. It's more of like the combat and how other mechanics work in the game and how the loot system is terrible. Like the contriving or contradicting loot system is just bad. I get it's a Team Ninja thing, but oh my god, apparently it's like one of the worst in Rise of the Ronin. At least Wulong and Neo 2 wasn't that bad, I would say. It feels like Neo 2.5. The other thing too I've been noticing from certain people and what I've been seeing is like, and this is kind of a meme too, it's like, why get and play Rise of Ronin when I got Ghost of Tsushima at home? Like, I guess Team Ninja was trying to do their own maybe Ghost of Tsushima / Sekiro or something like that. So I'm like reading and hearing about this stuff and seeing gameplay for myself and what it looks like to me and whatnot, you know, without story spoilers. And apparently, but one thing that everyone can agree on, apparently, it's not. Now, here's the thing: Rise of Ronin is not a fundamentally bad game. That's one of you. Like what everybody's saying, it's fundamentally a good game. So it's like at least a 7 out of 10, right? 6, 7 out of 10, right? Fundamentally, it's good, right? And one thing everybody seems to agree on, for the most part, that I've read in reviews and seen videos of, is the story and narrative. It has a better focus this time around. The story narrative of the game is really good overall, in comparison to previous Team Ninja games that, you know, failed in the story. Because when I think of Team Ninja, I think of the combat. I don't think of the story really, right? I think of the combat, the boss fights, and the different cool shit you can do with game mechanics, right? So, well, yeah, that's what some people were saying, that this might be their like Team Ninja's version of a Sekiro / Ghost of Tsushima, or some people were like speculating on that or whatever the fuck. And I'm just like, I don't really get those vibes. It's an open world samurai game. It is an open world samurai game. And to me, it's like, now don't get me wrong, Ghost of Tsushima is simple ass combat too. It's not that complicated. But I guess the way, from what a lot of people were talking about with Rise of Ronin's combat, how it's implemented is not, it's hit or miss, basically. So I don't know. I'm just like, you know what? I'll just wait. I'll wait. $7 to 10 or 7 out of 10 isn't worth any bucks. That's killed the Justice League score. Bro, that's why you the man. I appreciate it. I'm just giving my opinion on it and whatnot, because I don't think Rise of Ronin's a bad game. I just, right now, because I want to get both Rise of Ronin and Dragon's Dogma 2, but I just feel like I'll wait for a sale based on the information I've read and seen and gameplay I've checked out. What is... Hey, there we go. Like, I'll wait probably to, at the latest, I'll wait till Black Friday for it to be like, probably have its deepest discount, right? Okay. Yeah, same stuff. So is this Gladio just telling a made-up story then about himself? Oh, I gotta block 5 enemy attacks? Okay, whoopsie. Wait. Hold on. When Gladiolus' Valor's high, press triangle to form one of his glaive arts. Dragon's Dogma 2 is just good, but I swear if Dogma 2 get DLC, I am down with the series. Dogma with death hunting, you made me paranoid as hell. Oh, sorry, death hunting you. Sorry. I take it, Johnny, have you not read the controversy going on with Dragon's Dogma 2 yet? So, I played it last night, and while it was installed and whatnot, like, initially, it had overwhelmingly negative reviews on Steam. People complain about the frame rates, you know, stuff like that, and complain about a few other things that were essentially made public pre-release, right? Like I said, so, because here's the thing, Capcom made this public before the game came out, that it's going to be at 30 FPS. It's not going to be run at 60, not consistently. And there's a lot of people that are upset about it not running beyond 30 FPS on average most of the time. At least on console anyway, like console-wise. Like console-wise, it's going to be 30 FPS. PC-wise, it can run at 60, but even on high rigs and whatnot with like a 40 series GPU, it's still rough times because like the major issue where it's like frames are dropping and issues are happening is like when people are in major cities and towns, when there's like a lot of NPCs and whatnot. And it's like Dragon's Dogma 2 is a huge open world game. It's bigger than the first game, so it's like it's 4 times bigger than the first game, right? Oh, Dogma had frame issues. Wait, yeah, exactly. Like, so, and I played it for about a couple hours last night, close to 2 hours, and to me it ran smooth as fuck. And the cutscenes were still 60 FPS for me. And then the where it started dipping in frames is when the actual gameplay happened, right? It was staying between 30 to 60 FPS. And then, so now there's a whole like, there's a thing on the internet about how players plan to kill NPCs to boost the frame rate. All right, so people were review bombing it because of that. Now, the other thing that people started review bombing it for on Steam is microtransactions. Now, I don't agree with this. I'm not trying to defend Capcom on this. I'm just going to explain why it's a thing, and this has been a thing in their games for a decade plus. So, Capcom didn't say shit prior to release about microtransactions, right? Now, the microtransactions in question, the last one didn't have it. I thought it did. I thought it had a, like before they came out with the Dark Arisen remastered version. I thought it did. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. I own the remastered version. I didn't play the OG version where it probably did have that or probably didn't. I don't know. But here's the thing. The microtransactions in question, right, are priced at $1 to $5. Now, this is stuff that's like fairy stones that are used for fast travel, basically. Like you're paying like a $2 thing to re-edit your character if you mess it up in the demo, like character creator storage thing, right? And then what was like, so it's that, I think a camping kit thing. So basically fast travel item stuff used in the game. Camping kit, I think, was one of them. Re-edit your character is one, and I forgot the rest. But now, to be transparent, like I said, they're only from $1 to $5. And the other thing is, all that shit is unlockable in the game if you have patience and are willing to go through the game and explore the game and grind to a certain extent. People on the internet and in Steam are probably still review bombing, but late last night we're definitely review bombing it because of microtransactions and they were complaining about how they were trying to call it pay to win and pay to fast travel and this and that and the third, and it's like, bro, this is not pay to win. This is not pay to win. And it was a lot of misinformation. You would pay for an epic pawn, but in cosmetics, really didn't even download it yet. Like all the stuff that's microtransaction-y with Dragon's Dogma 2, from what I've seen on the Steam page, and you can check it on PlayStation too, I'm sure, is oh yeah, rift points. Yeah, that's a thing too. You can buy rift points where to help you get more pawns or whatever the fuck. But you can grind for that shit. You can easily get like those rift points where to pay for pawns in the game by playing the game. Like everything, the microtransaction stuff is completely optional. And I think that's what, like I said, I'm not trying to defend it, but I'm also trying to be very clear about it, right? And transparent. Like, it's optional as fuck. You do not have to do it whatsoever. You literally can unlock everything in the game. That is a microtransaction item. Literally. Or the currency for it in the game. So I feel like a lot of the people that are bitching and complaining about it, that review bombing it, are either people that didn't stay in the know as far as pre-release stuff before the game, and some of them are newer people that never really played Capcom games before, and they also don't know that Capcom's been doing this shit for like a decade plus with their games, where they have, you know, microtransaction stuff to speed up the game or make it go faster. And they do that because not everybody has time to dedicate, you know, to a huge open world RPG game like Dragon's Dogma 2. I get that. All right, I get it, and they're trying to make some extra money. I don't necessarily agree. I don't agree with it, but I see what they're doing, right? And there's a lot of misinformation going on because you got other big content creators that are bashing this shit and whatnot, and then like there's misinformation from both sides. There's misinformation from Capcom because they didn't like let people know about this prior to release, and there's also misinformation on the consumer side because people are taking it too far and being outrageous to an extent. Not everybody, but some people are being outrageous as far as how. Oh my God, hi, I'm looking for Ray Finkel and a clean pair of shirts. What's up, Belial? But yeah, to me, some people are just being outrageous in how like they're going about the reviews of Dragon's Dogma 2 and things like that. Now, on the technical side, there are some people that are experiencing some really bad technical issues on their PC gaming rigs. And one thing I noticed last night with Maximilian dude is literally almost shut myself at work, but a good otherwise you. I'm right, I'm fine. I'm just talking about the controversy of Dragon's Dogma 2 with Johnny. But I'm fine. I'm excited for the FF16 stuff that I checked out earlier. I know, Bilal, you're not into like big RPGs, whatnot. Probably like Dragon's Dogma or Dragon's Dogma 2, but the other thing too, Johnny, is the technical issues on PC at least. Where I was watching Maximilian Dude last night, and apparently there's a rare but legitimate sort of game-breaking bug where for some people they cannot load their last like checkpoint save. They have to load from the end save. Just had a minor hydrogen explosion at work. Oh no, what the hell? Oh no, Belial. Wow. So there's people that are experiencing some save issues where, because like in Dragon's Dogma 2, you can save at ends, right? And load the save from there. And the first time is free. And then after that, you gotta pay money. I think it's like 1,000 or 2,000 like gold or some shit. Everything is fine. No one is hurt, but I need new pants. That's good, at least. No one got hurt. I'm glad no one got hurt. So now this is only a PC issue, as far as I know. This is not a console issue. It's only a PC issue with the save stuff. But yeah, the three ways that you can save in Dragon's Dogma 2 is, like I said, at the end, but but after the first time it costs in-game currency, and then there's autosaves, but you can't trust your autosave because it might put you in a spot you want to be at, and then you can do a manual save, and that's the manual save is where people are getting fucked. At least on my Hearthstone works. I mean, that's true. Now, this is not everybody. It's actually very, from what it sounds like, it's rare and it's only hitting a few handful of people online and whatnot. But other people are experiencing like severe frame dips, or even I think some people are experiencing stutters or lags as well too from some technical issues. So it's a mixed bag of shit. Like I said, I didn't have any issues yet with Dragon's Dogma 2. Capcom is aware, and they are going to address the technical issues ASAP. Now, I was talking about this earlier with someone too, and I didn't get to finish respond to a statement he said about, but like he had mentioned earlier. Well, actually, hold on, he might be in an ad. Hello. Let's see. Storm or become reformed. Okay. Also, Blau, are you in the ad? Ads should be done. Are you guys back? Are you out of ads? Blocking attacks and taking damage. So today should have been a brown pants day. Oh my god. Blocking attacks and taking damage increases Gladiolus' rage. Spikes will do more damage as his rage builds. Got it. Let's see. There we go. All right.
Yeah, who do you think it is?
Catch you at a bad time.
Are you here yet?
Yeah, I'm at the crow's nest.
Good. Thanks for agreeing to meet with me.
Sure.
So, are you ready to move out?
Of course. What about you? Are you mentally prepared?
Of course. I'll be right over.
I'll tell you what, gaming these days is crazy considering how much things are. It is. Like, and like, something I also want to touch on. Hold on. I'll wait.
About time.
What'll it be?
Just the water's fine. Thanks.
Allow me to ask you once more. Are you sure you're ready to take on the Blade Master?
I went up against the High Commander and got my ass handed to me. I didn't stand a chance. And I never will unless I get more power.
Then answer my question. Are you ready or not?
You think I would have called you here if I weren't?
So you're ready to face death. Gilgamesh awaits challengers in the deepest recesses of those ruins.
Oh, Gilgamesh!
It's been 30 years since we uncovered the caves. We've sent countless expeditions, but all of our efforts have afforded us no rewards. And no survivors.
Except for you. You undertook the trial, and you made it back alive.
Wow, yup, death.
Barely.
Let's move.
All right. All right, so Johnny.
Friends, why you
Oh.
were taking off?
Just said it was business. Didn't want him getting all worried about me.
Or knowing your pride took a beating.
Okay. All right. So Johnny, you say what you said. I'll tell you what, gaming these days is crazy. Consider how much things are. Yeah. Like there's been ever since the pandemic, it's been inflation after inflation, right? And then, games are becoming more expensive to make and whatnot. So that's a $70 price point, things like that. Something I meant to touch on earlier too, and I've said this to like a few other people on other streams and whatnot. It doesn't help that we now, as gamers now, as like these modern gamers and consumers, we are spoiled. The reality is we are spoiled, right? With different things when it comes to games. We're spoiled with different kinds of games. We are spoiled with different kinds of quality life stuff in games. Don't get me wrong, we should hold games to a certain standard, right? Because the technology's changed, games have evolved, etc., right? I don't, we should not stop holding games to a certain, we should not stop holding game developers and games to a certain standard, right? Obviously, it'll be fucking amazing if all PC, not all, but I would say, because the one exception I'll give is indie game devs, because indie game devs don't always have the budget for this. But I feel like the more AAA devs like Capcom, Square Enix, etc., should always have the budget for this. Anyway, what I'm getting at is the big major games should always run on the current generation that we have now, PS5, Xbox Series X, and PC, should always run at minimum 1080p 60 FPS. Now, I get it that these games are trying to always include the 4K visual shit too, 4K 30 FPS and whatever the hell, but here's my thing. The reality is, and this has been confirmed by other bigger content creators that I've checked out in other outlets too, the majority of people play their games or view shit at 1080p 60 FPS. Because the reality is, the majority of people cannot afford the TVs or monitors, or don't have the TVs or monitors that can run where they can look at their game at 4K visuals. They just don't. I get they're trying to make that more of a standard thing, but they've been trying to do that for what? Since the PS4 Pro, right? 2016, technically, right? Maybe before that. It has been 8 years. 8 years. And they're still trying to make 4K a standard thing. And then there's speculation about the PS5 Pro and beyond trying to hit 8K. And it's like, whoa. Slow your fucking roll there. First off, if majority of people can only afford 1080p 60 FPS type monitors and screens, TVs, etc., right, and not 4K TVs, what makes you think they can afford to get an 8K TV or monitor? Bruh, no, stop it, cut it out. So, my point being is, I think game devs need to restructure their strategy, not focus so much on these high budget games in certain ways with the 4K stuff. Maybe dial it back on the 4K visual shit, maybe, or just leave it at 4K 30 FPS at most, right? But then you also got the issue where you've got us boomers and millennials or whatever the fuck who come from the old school way of thinking of old games, but not that clash with these, newer generation of gamers that often care more about visuals, and a lot of us old timers like myself don't care as much about visuals. Now, that's not to say that every one of the new generation cares about visuals, because that's not true. But there's also, that's not to say that some of the old timers like me don't care about visuals either. So it's like you got these two conflicting sides. Get the game to run on all specs before going above 1080p 60 FPS. Yeah, not even that. Like on PC, here's my thing, bro. Here's my thing. And like, because a lot of the games that I own on PC, I can run at 1080p 120 FPS or 140. And I'm perfectly happy with that shit. Hell, I'm happy with 1080p 60. I don't need 4K. All right? And here's the thing. This has been confirmed by bigger content creators that I support and follow that have tried the 4K on their videos and whatnot. You know what? You know what the reality is? It did not help them get more viewership or gain more follows. Having your videos in 4K on YouTube does not really help you grow or get more viewership. Why? Because the majority of people watch shit at 1080p 60. Oh my God. So it's just there's these different conflicting opinions, ideas, and these different generations, stuff like that. And you got devs that are trying to make more money because they're trying to make more money every year. They're a business. I get it. These devs and publishers, they're a business. They're trying to make more money every freaking year. So some of them are trying to push these live service games on us. Some of them are trying to keep pushing these microtransactions on us, battle passes, etc. Right? In full price games, mind you, where the standard edition is, if we're lucky, only $60 to $70. And then you got a deluxe edition that can cost upwards to $90. And then you got an ultimate edition that costs up to $100 plus. And then the collector's editions of the game cost $300 plus. Bruh, this shit's getting out of hand. It's not sustainable. A lot of people in the industry have said this years ago. This is not going to be sustainable. I understand, bro. Sorry to stop you from gaming, but you're right. And thanks. Definitely need to hear that. Oh, no, I don't care, dude. I love talking about this shit. You're good. I love talking about this shit. I'm passionate. I'm passionate about this because I want us to have good games. I'm tired of this industry culture that is, you know, developed where it's like, oh, we'll release an unpolished, unfinished game day one and fix it later. You know, like, and to what my other friend in the community said earlier, he feels like a lot of people that are being negative on Dragon's Dogma 2 are trying to fight against that whole like mentality the industry has now, where we'll just fix the game later. We'll launch it because we got to. We're legally obligated to. We're contractually obligated to release it during this time frame or day, and we'll fix the game later. And it's like, no, had that shit running good overall day one. Now, don't get me wrong. I understand there are some bugs and glitches that will not be anticipated or able to been dealt with until it's in the open world, in the wild, in the hands of players. Because more often than not, even though devs will do internal testing, right? More often than not, once it's out in the world and it's in a shit ton of people's hands, there are people that find issues. They will break the game. There are people that purposely do that shit.
Right. I've got this. No turning back now.
And they do it to make content, or they do it to help the devs out and report it to them like, hey, this is a problem, you need to fix it. And it's just crazy. It's so crazy. But no, you're good, Johnny. Like I said, I like talking about this shit. I do.
They're alive.
Not for long.
So basically, I think game devs, and others have said this too, other streamers, content creators, and other people in the industry have said this too. Game devs need to start spending too much money. Stop doing like what Sony's doing, where it's been like they're spending like $500,000 to $1 million on game development or more. Scale some things back.
The Blade Master's men have sworn their loyalty both before and beyond the grave, scaring off the unworthy.
Then they better prepare for disappointment. I don't scare easy.
like, because like think about it, right? We in the PS3, Xbox 360 days, we had games coming out every 2 to 3 years, back to back, right? And it was amazing. We didn't have to wait 4 or 5, a decade later, most of the time, for a new game or a new sequel in a game. And honestly, I miss that. I miss that. What, did those games still have some jankness to them? Yes. Because the reality is you're never going to have a completely bug-free, completely glitchy-free game. That's just impossible. There's always going to be bugs and issues in video games. That's the reality. And I feel like people, especially these days, don't think about that. They don't understand that. They don't realize that. I'm not saying that a game should release in an unfinished, unpolished, buggy mess. No. But it should definitely release in a mostly polished state, in a very good playable state overall, with minor bugs and issues. Not game-breaking ones, not major ones. But, yeah. It's insane.
Only way to go is down.
What the fuck? You got a snake.
Ain't going down without a fight.
I hate snakes. And you would be like a cobra or some shit. Ooh. Blockade guard breaking his full stack, his shield will shatter and he will take damage. Oh, great. I didn't know that.
It's all yours, Marshal. Well, don't mind if I do.
And defeated it. Let's go.
You come to prove yourself worthy of my mantle?
What?
I do. I am here to undertake the trial of Gilgamesh.
And what is it you hope to glean?
He looks so different.
Power. And you're gonna give it to me.
Is that so?
Oh shit. Hold up. Like, he's missing arms. Why is he missing arms? I thought Gilgamesh was supposed to have like 6 arms or some shit. Am I supposed to lose? I think so.
Only he who possesses both muscle and metal of equal caliber deserves the honor of fighting beside the chosen king as his sworn shield.
You saying I don't?
A great evil threatens the people of your world. It is but the King of Kings and his shield who can safeguard their lives. All those unworthy or unwilling to rise to the task meet their end here, by my blade.
I ain't meeting mine anytime soon. This trial hasn't even begun.
If you do not fear death, then go forth with reckless abandon and prove your worth.
All right.
You are ready for this. In that case, let the trials begin. So the Blade Master. He's a master of blades. What? Were you expecting something profound?
Is there like a rest area though I can get to? I wonder. Ah, perfect.
Better rest here while I can.
Thank you.
Take a load off.
Ramen.
The Blade Master isn't here to train you. He's here to test you. He won't go easy on you just because you join the Crown's Guard.
So, no mercy for newbies like me. So what? The weak aren't worthy of serving as shield?
In his eyes, the weak aren't worthy of living. All of them are fools, punished for aspiring beyond their station. I was a fool back then, too. And I was punished.
But you weren't killed. Maybe you weren't worthy of serving a shield. But he must have seen you as worthy of living.
Maybe he did, maybe he didn't.
Let's go.
Keep your eyes and ears open.
Done and done.
Let's do it. Oh God.
Too slow.
No. Get back. Get back, you. Let's go. Let's go.
Just like I taught you. Ready? And raring to go.
Hell yeah. Climb.
Your skill is impressive. You may have the strength to defeat the darkness, but do you have the spirit to survive these trials?
Maybe. Come on. Alright, so he's not a Blade Master, but yeah, it's a story about him defeating the Blade Master, Gilgamesh. And I'm guessing this takes place before he joins up with Noctis.
Not good. They keep on coming.
Oh yeah. Come on. Oh, hello.
You're mine. Let him have it.
We get rid of the big guys. Come here, Reaper. Bring it on. Get blindsided. Hell yeah, dude. I did not mean to do that. Oh well. That's it.
What's this? A trial chamber. The hand-holding stops here. Good luck.
Prepare yourself, young warrior.
Ow!
Trials that await.
I was busy.
A dark power
I'm
shall
kidding.
be yours.
What in the world? Okay. Come on. Oh God. Get away. Unblockable hit. This is pretty good. Ow. Can I move, please? Thank you. I don't like being trapped in a corner. Ow. Come on. Ooh, that took a lot of damage out. Oh, it's vulnerable. Let's go. Hell yeah. Whooped ya. Let's see the soul's power. Touch.
Our power goes with you now, young warrior.
All right.
Stand tall, for the shield of the king must kneel in subjugation before no man.
Thanks for the advice. And for the pick-me-up. Well, you made it out alive. Rest
Oh
up when you
yeah.
got the chance.
All right. How to do that to him.
My father never undertook the trial of Gilgamesh, did he? No. You want to know why? I do. I mean, It can't be because he was scared, right?
Not of the trial. He was scared of failing as leader of the Crown's Guard and as shield of the king. He couldn't leave his majesty alone, weakened by the wall as he was. After all, what good is a shield with no one to protect? What about you? Worried about leaving your majesty alone?
Well, a little. But I'm gonna do what's right for me, like my father did what was right for him.
Whenever you're ready.
All right.
How long has it been since you undertook the trial? 30 years or so?
Give or take. I was a lot younger than you are, and far less experienced. It's a wonder I even made it out alive.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
This place look familiar to you?
Vaguely. The younger me had little mind for taking in the sights.
The hell is that? I hear it. It's like a type of monster. Pull crumbling columns from the ground and swing them to the top, leaving the fiercest foes. Okay. Bring it, bring it. Come on. Come on over.
Pathetic.
What the? That was pathetic. I'm over here trying to see if I can use this on them. Okay, there we go. Damn, sit your ass down. Oh, that was great. Oh, there's another big boy coming. A few more, actually. The fact he can just Hercules this shit is amazing. Come on. Said fuck you.
Another trial chamber.
And another chance for the warriors to impart their wisdom. It won't come easy, though. You'll have to earn it.
All right. What we got now? Oh, great. A flying creature. In Keto.
How many moons has it been? Since our last visitor? Far more than I can count. Let us see how our latest challenger will fare.
Ow! I love when some remake songs play, and I remember most, but when I took Look at all the song name. All kanji? What? Kanji? Also, your husband was in here earlier, Ray. Apparently there was a minor explosion. Oh, kanji writing, gotcha. Up. Yeah, I'm just like, what the?
How could I let this happen?
Oh my god, dude. You know, Ray, I wonder something. Like, you and your husband both work there, right? Is he not able to do anything to help out in your situation at all? Or get the first 4 guys off your back like that? Oh, no conflict interest. Okay. All right.
Venture forth, young warrior, bearing our hopes and dreams.
Look ahead, for the shield of the king must safeguard our future.
Got you. Got you.
Passed down for generations. The shield of the king would do well to put them to good use.
My thing is, though, what if it happens and he's a witness? Right? Like, what if something happens where he's a witness to it, though? Because it's like, I don't know. It's just, if you got evidence. But then again, if the higher ups don't fucking care like that, regardless if you have evidence, it's like, well, that's just fucked up.
Gotta say, this place ain't like anywhere else in Lucis.
Oh, nice.
Just like I taught you. Ready? And raring to go.
Okay, Ray. Gotcha. You know I'm here if you need it. Whenever you need to vent, you can complain to me. I'm not gonna judge you for it.
Thousands set foot on these grounds. All of them fools, unprepared for the dangers lurking within. They all meet with the same fate, as will you.
I don't think so.
Think what you may, but I know otherwise. The Lucis you call home is
Yeah.
nothing like the Lucis I once served. Your age has forgotten the horrors of war, coddled by the king, and drunk off the complacency of peace. No shield worthy of defending the true king could be born from such depravity.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. Look on the bright side. Everyone loves an underdog.
What the? Oh, what in the world? Come on. So Ray, check this, right? He can Herculean strength. Pick this shit up and just start wailing enemies with it. Monster Hunter style. Get back down, bitch. Get back down. Oh, it broke. Yeah. Hold up. Let me get this one. Oh, nice. I got knocked down.
It's all yours, Marshal. Well, don't mind if I do.
And he is honestly the most fun because he just brute strengths a lot of shit. This is why I kind of saved him for after Prompto Ignis, because I had a feeling he'd be the most fun to play as. And sure enough, he is. For me, anyway. For me. Oh yeah, facts. Also, another thing too, Rig, because I don't know how much you would actually care. I know you're there watching last night. Dragon's Dogma 2 story, like, doesn't seem to really connect at all in Dragon's Dogma 1. So, like, I don't know how much you care about spoilers when it comes to Dragon's Dogma 1 and 2. Well, not. I mean, you were watching me in Dragon's Dogma 1, so. But it's just it's a different game.
Will you stand tall? Even when your flesh fails you? Or will you fall to your knees?
Ow.
Pathetic.
This sounds like a corn saw, yeah. Yeah.
Too slow.
Luckily for me, I've already beaten Horizon Zero Dawn and Forbidden West, so. And I would only go back to Forbidden West at this point, probably for the DLC, because I don't know if I really want to go back to it to platinum it and do 100%. I don't know. Maybe one day. Because I 100%ed the first game. Because it was super fucking fun to do overall. And for some reason, to me, Forbidden West doesn't feel as fun to do to 100% it. It's not a bad game by any means when I say that. It's just, for me, it just didn't really encourage me to want to do that like the first game. Right, exactly.
Might as well take a break.
That's why I was trying to be very careful what I said, because like when it came to the suit I was thinking about, like, because I want you to get the suit to see it for yourself, but I don't want to like say what it is. I don't want to say how you get it exactly. I just want you, like, I want that because it is a side quest thing. But I do want you to get it just so you can see if, like, okay, was it worth it for you to get? Are you going to enjoy it, react, all that? You know.
Never thought I'd make my way back to the tempering grounds.
You said it's been 30 years. Were you as immortal then as you are now?
If you want to know, I'll talk.
Oh?
The Blade Master. What was he like?
I don't remember much, except for those eyes. They pierced my heart and peered right into my soul. It was like she knew my every move even before I did. Try as you may, there's no fooling those eyes.
We'll see about that.
Core the Immortal, right?
That was much more than a soup.
He who protects the king must boast muscle and might, both finely tempered. Should he lack either, the shield will shatter.
Get it! Ray, I still can't thank you enough though for what you did the other day, because like the game I'm probably most hyped to play that you get to me, sorry, 2 games, Final Fantasy IX modded and Visage. He is called the Immortal for a reason, as they point out in the main game. Oh, I know. Yeah, I still have no idea what the fuck I'm getting into. And like I said, I've seen other people play it, but I've seen bits and pieces, and I was still confused about what the fuck the story is, what the fuck you gotta do. Like, oh hell no. Oh hell no. Why do I gotta fight this bitch?
Pathetic.
Yeah, yeah. Did that not even hit him? The fuck? I hate this wall creature. Oh great, now I can do unblockables. No, I'm backing off. I'm excited to see you go through 7 and 8. Arguably, not arguably, but me personally, I'm probably more excited to see you go through 7 because, in my opinion, 7 is the overall scarier game. Get wrecked.
The penultimate trial awaits. Prove to them you are prepared to serve as the shield of the chosen king.
Come on. Yeah, I want to see if it scares you. For me, and I'm only speaking for myself, Village was scary for about half the game. Like the first half of the game was scary to me. And then the last half was not. I won't say why. I won't say how or anything like that. You will have to find out on your own. But 7 to me was scary.
Be true, for the shield of
in the base game all the way through.
none, not even himself.
Yeah, easier said than done.
Heck, you got me wanting to play 7 again, honestly. I'll probably play 7 again anyway because I want to play it on the hardest difficulty. Because I did that for Village. Because when Village first came out, it was first person, right? And then they brought out that DLC where they added third person view, right? So I went through the game again on the hardest difficulty, New Game Plus, and then did the DLC because I wanted to get a refresher of the story because like it'd been like a year plus since I last played it at the time when the DLC came out. So I wanted to play through the base game and then do the DLC, and I did New Game Plus. I beat it on the hardest difficulty, New Game Plus, and that was fun. So 7, I need to go back and do that on either hard or hardest difficulty. Oh, great.
Waste not the arsenal at your behest.
Why can I not? Sounds fun. You got a lurk? All right. Ow. Come on. Come on. Oh. Come on.
Try this.
Blindside to you. You're just gonna stand there and take it? This is bad game design, and oh wow, he stopped moving. He's just gonna stand there and take it. Wow.
Try this.
Why are you not moving, dude? Wow, he gave up. I love the game-breaking bugs. Well, it's not really game-breaking. It's just stupid how that glitch just made the boss fight so much easier.
Now naught but the final trial awaits you.
All right, this should be it, guys. It says completed the third of the Souls Trials, and ore envelops his blade, allowing him to deal damage to Gilgamesh. Hell
Nice work.
yeah.
Maybe you've got what it takes after all. Maybe. Better rest here
It's
while
already
I
almost
can.
3 o'clock. Damn. 3.5 hours been streaming. Holy shit. Where did time go? It's like fast.
Well, what about you? I want to know what was going through your head back then. You that interested in me? I mean, you were a lot younger than I am. And a lot brasher, too, if you can believe it. Wouldn't listen to a single word anyone said. I thought I was invincible. No one could stop me. Until he cut me down to size. I was cast out in defeat, my hubris laid bare for all to see. You really are immortal, they said. And it stuck. That's rough. Still, you made it back alive. Something no one else has ever done.
Yeah.
And I respect that.
I'm curious about this. Dragon's Dogma 2 mod enables the game's own hidden DLSS3 implementation. It's only for 40 series GPU owners, though. All right.
Come here to die, have you?
You looking to die again?
You amuse but do not impress. You lack his conviction.
Whose?
He who traversed these caves some 30 years ago. Turning a deaf ear to our wails and wishes, he proceeded unfazed, eyes ever forward. Yet he proved powerless before the general, cast out in defeat. If even he could not succeed, I see no hope.
Wait, so Core didn't succeed? What? He had to have, though.
Claris would have tried to stop you, you know. Just like he tried to stop me. All those years ago. How come? Because one aspiring to the role of King's Shield can stake his life for none but his liege.
not even for himself. Do you dare risk all for naught in return? His words stayed with me. And he was right. I barely made it back with nothing to show for it.
So you gonna stop me?
No, I won't. But I will warn you one last time of the danger you're about to face. Just like your father warned me.
All right.
Once you set foot through that door, there's no turning back. And no one to help you if you fall. One false step and it may prove your last.
I'll be fine. Maybe I'll come back with a souvenir.
Just come back alive. Be safe, Gladio.
Hell yeah.
There's a chill in the air. I can feel his presence. You better be ready for me.
All right, this should be it. Let's fight, Gilgamesh.
I'm here.
Brandishing your brute force.
Yeah. Let's see if you can handle it.
Oh. Come on.
Try this.
Delay the inevitable. Oh. Look how you tremble.
Come on.
I ain't afraid of you.
With every passing second, the fear in your heart grows greater still.
Ha!
What do I do? Just roll over and die?
Yes. Why else would you have come here now to join the other lost souls?
Because I've got what it takes. And I'm gonna prove it.
Yeah, we'll prove it, my guy.
Try this.
Come on. Oh, what the?
Blind reliance on strength alone reveals your weakness of will. Countless disappointments have been met here. And so shall you.
No. I didn't come here to die. I came here to prove to you I'm worthy.
Nice. Come on. Oh God. Woo! Come on.
Try this.
Oh, what? Ow. Ow. There we go. What? There's the other arm? Okay. Is there a second phase?
You are strong, yet so long as fear binds your heart. possess is wasted on you.
All right, second phase.
Tricks up my sleeve, too. Ain't no way I'm backing down now.
Oh god, that hurt.
Stop me now. Try this.
Damn it. Miss. Come on. I thought I dodged that. Come on. Oh, oh. Oh god. Get it!
Try this.
Nice! Completed it with a great finisher where I countered him, parried and countered.
Before no man.
Ooh. He got the scar though.
Not exactly the souvenir I had in mind. It took me a while, but I realized something. You're right. I am afraid. Afraid of accepting the fact that maybe I'm not really cut out for the job I'm expected to do. But hey, at least I'm not walking away empty-handed. I'd better get going. I may be all muscle and no metal, but I'm gonna keep protecting Noct the only way I know how.
Spoken like a true shield of the king.
Oh?
Fear and doubt beget death alone. He who averts his gaze from his own faults cannot himself a true shield call. But you, having made peace with your inner self, have proven you are worthy. The chosen king should be so fortunate as to have a man like yourself serving at his side.
You mean?
And with this glaive, I entrust my power to you.
Hey, let's go.
Where did you...
Taken from the young man who impressed me with his strength of will. It was with this very blade he stole from me my arm.
Oh.
But... I can't accept this.
If he still walks among the living, a man of his mettle will have doubtless transcended attachment to mere material possessions.
You're probably right. In that case, don't mind if I do.
Now, hasten forth, with mind unclouded by doubt and will unmoved by fear.
Uh-huh.
The last king of Lucis is ill fit to fight without his shield.
You did miss the Gilgamesh fight. I just beat him.
Thanks again.
It was fun. And that is it for Gladio DLC.
Sure did. And so quickly. I'm impressed. Brought this back with me too. Figured you might get a kick out of it. I wondered where I put that thing. Keep it. Makes for a better souvenir than that scar.
That's crazy. So Kor's want to cut off his arm. That's wild, dude.
You know, he mentioned he lost his arm in battle with a real hot-headed young guy back in the day. That's so. Whoever it was left a lasting impression on him. Talked about how the guy had the strongest will he'd ever seen. Takes more than will to complete the trial. You need to wield your weapon with a primal finesse. If you fail to prove your might, you get cast out empty-handed. I don't know. He didn't seem to think the guy would let it bother him. Said the guy's too old to care about material things anymore. If he's still alive. Gladio. Huh? I hope you feel more confident in light of your success today. Few men can lay claim to such an accomplishment. Not even Kor the Immortal. Yeah, but I didn't earn myself a badass nickname like he did. Still, I'm glad I went through with it. I can finally say I'm truly ready to fulfill my duty. Good. Well, I guess this shield better mosey on back to his king. Wouldn't want him to get scared without me.
All right. Cool. Very, very nice.
So that's how you got it.
What do you think?
Very perpendicular. Really complements the one you got when you saved Noct from that bully.
Yeah. Only difference is, this time, I ended up taking a pretty bad beating too.
Not unlike the licking the Marshal received back when he was a lad.
Must have had a lot of guts to go up against Gilgamesh back then.
Yeah, Dad said he used to be a real firecracker.
The more you know.
If the Blade Master sequestered himself during the Founder King's reign, then he's haunted those halls for some 2 millennia.
That's a long time.
All those years waiting for the chosen king to arrive. You sure know how to take your sweet old time.
What can I say? I'm worth the wait.
Give me a break.
And I as well.
Just because you got a shield to protect you now doesn't mean you get to slack off. But if you do, I'll be ready.
Hey, nice. So it seems like Gladio was the one to play first. Then it took me an hour and a half. Apparently, that's fine. It seems like Gladio was the first DLC to play, and then like Prompto, then Ignis. So that makes sense. Had a good time though. This was a blast. Arden I'll do on Sunday for sure. Oh.